Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back, it's Jordan here. Today we're going to be making some changes to the Lego room, some much needed upgrades. Pretty excited about them. We need to upgrade the Lego room. And in order to do that, we actually have to go to Walmart to pick up some supplies. And you know what? Walmart also sells Lego, so we're going to check out the Lego aisle as well. Getting here nice and early. It's a beautiful day. I'm pretty excited about it. Not busy at all. We can choose any cart we want. 2 if we so choose. It's legitimately a ghost town in here. Like there's nobody around. That's crazy. I'm gonna go to McDonald's. You know what? Actually, McDonald's can wait. We've got to check out the Lego aisle. Looks like we've got Sonic, the Tall Neck, The Office, Tie Bomber, some dioramas, Captain Cody, the Jazz Club, Galaxy Explorer, Dio, the Hulkbuster, some more Star Wars stuff. I don't see any of like the brand new August releases. I'm surprised because their selection looks really good. So I'm surprised not to see any of the new stuff here. Always look for rad tags. What's this? Oh, that's the Harry Potter Hospital Wing. $49, save $15.86. Got 4 Privet Drive there. Some Disney Princess stuff. What's this on sale down here? This is Beast Castle. $79. Belle in the Beast Castle. Okay. Not the best. Not the best at all, folks. Got some Speed Champs right here. Well, pretty good selection of Speed Champs. Hey, you want to hear something hilarious? So, I'm finally getting Jose to watch the Fast and the Furious, like from start to finish with me. And we just finished the second one where this car is featured. I haven't watched them in so long. In fact, I've only seen the first 2. So I'm going to watch them for the first time as well. I've seen number 1 and number 2 like countless times, but there you go. We're going to be watching some Fast and the Furious and whatever else. Maybe they're going to space in their sports cars. Who could know? Up there we've got a Batmobile, another Technic behind that. Yeah, so nothing too crazy here. Oh, what's this? Lunar Space Station. That's not a lunar space station. Oh, this is the Stunt Show Arena, 99. Oh, wow. Save $40.86 for the Stunt Show Arena. Look at those monster trucks. So this thing's $100 and is normally $140. Huh. Look at that. These monster trucks can jump over those cars through the fire ring. I sort of want to do it just for fun. I don't know though. Look how dusty that box is. That would be a lot of fun though. Maybe we can pick up some deodorant. Tough decision was made there. They're like, should I get some Lego or should I smell nice? I don't know. Oh goodness me. Well, nothing really here. Oh look, we could pair this up though with that arena, the stunt park. Save $10.86 on the stunt park. I don't know. Oh, chimpanzee loop. Save $20.86. What's the chimpanzee loop? All right, well, it looks like we're not having any luck here in the Lego aisle at Walmart. And to think that I didn't even get myself McDonald's because I was so excited to get to this aisle. What a letdown. So this is why we're actually here. I need more drawer units. We're gonna increase the size of my sorted Lego like parts. So these are the drawers that I use. I guess they're 12 by 12. I think those are the drawers that I use. I'm pretty sure I need 18 more drawers. So oh my gosh, they have 5 units with 3 drawers in each one. That's 15 drawers. I need 3 more. I was so worried. They were all stacked. You saw them there, right? Oh, there's one more. There's one more. It's saving the day. 18 drawers exactly. Holy cow. I almost just knocked that right off the shelf. But how perfect is that? They have the exact amount that I need. Yes. Plastic drawers ain't cheap. Jeez, I'm having a hard time getting over how beautiful it is out right now. Gotta enjoy it while it lasts, eh? I'm gonna miss summer when it's gone, that's for sure. So we've got our drawer units and we've got one more stop to make. And that is Dollarama. Oh man, we're in luck today because they have all sorts of different sizes. They haven't had these in so long. These are like the 2" by 2" ones, and I usually get the 4" by 4", and they haven't had these in forever. This is a good size, but I was also looking at these ones down here. This might be a good size because see, these are 4" by 4", right? So you can fit 4 of those per drawer. But look at these long ones too. That might work out as well because they're the same length, so they're gonna fit in my drawer, and you can probably fit 4 of them long. So what's better, the square ones or the long ones? It's a tough choice. Like, I should just buy a bunch because this is like a great selection. I haven't seen this good of selection at a dollar store or at a Dollarama in a very long time. So they've got 50 of these mini ones here, and you can fit 16 per drawer. They actually don't have very many of the 4x4s, but I'm gonna get all those there. And I think for the first time ever, I'm gonna try some of these because these might be good for like plate, like long plate, long 1x and 2x plate, right? Switch up some of the plate drawers to that. Might be good for like filing too. How many do I get though? I don't know. I think I want to get the 3 varieties, that's for sure. So I'm going a little bit heavy in the drawer department here, but you know what? These things are just magical for when it comes to sorting parts. So no regrets. I'm actually getting these. I think this is just going to be really cool. Rather than having them 2x2 in the drawer, they're going to be lengthwise, so they're easier to pull out. I just think there's some benefits to these. I've never really tried them before. I think those are going to be great. And these are just absolutely magical. And so are these. So you know what? Go big or go home, and here we are. Look at that. We got a box full of containers to help organize Lego. Now that I'm back at home, it's time to get started with the room improvements. First thing I've got to do is remove all of these massive sets that sit on a shelf on top of my parts. Once all the sets are gone, I can remove the massive 8-foot shelf that sits on top of the part bins. So here's all the sets that were on top of the parts. Unfortunately, there was one casualty. It was the top of the Disney castle. I completely forgot that this section of it is just held in place by 6 jumpers right here. I tried to just grab it by the base and move it, and it almost hit me in the head. It's too bad that like I was filming it in time-lapse style because it probably would have looked pretty epic. I mean, at this point, I don't know if it actually caught it, but it probably would have been pretty sweet. It went right over my shoulder. I was like, ooh, it was like the Matrix. But that's no problem. I'll be able to put that back together. Luckily enough, I have carpet here, so it just landed on the carpet. Oh, there's another piece. There we go. Yeah, so I'll have to put that back together. Should be fairly straightforward. But now that this shelf is removed, I can start to move some of these part bins and install the new ones. Because, of course, that's what I'm doing today. I'm putting another tower of parts in. Yeah, so we're going to add a whole nother tower, which is 18 part bins. Before I do that, the first thing I have to do is actually head to the garage because I have to get a new piece of shelf. Yeah, this is just shelving down here. It's 16 inches deep. What I'm going to do is replace that one and cut a new one that sort of fills the gap between the baseboard and all the way over there. So essentially, in order to install this, I've got to like slide all of these sort of off that piece of wood there, slide the wood over, and then cut the new piece, put the new piece of wood in, and then build my new tower. It's quite the project, but let me tell you, 18 new part drawers, that's magical. It's crazy to think how many changes this area of my Lego room has gone through over the last short while. Like, I've been moving these part bins, installing new shelving, changing the shelving, just doing all sorts of stuff. I actually had a different drawer unit at one time that wasn't as good because like they had this track in the bottom of it, so things didn't sit flat in the drawers. Then I had like a combination of 2 different drawers, and I used like those nut and bolt containers as well. I had some Dollarama drawers. I've been through all sorts of different part systems. I have looked at other systems, and I'm really intrigued by one that actually uses an open shelf system. So essentially you just have like shelves, and then you put like, they're like plastic containers that sit on the shelves and they're all open. So when you go up to the shelf to grab a part, you don't have to open the drawer and sort of rummage through the drawer. You just grab it from the open system. And I think that's really cool. What does concern me about that though is the dust. So if parts aren't getting used, for example, some of these part drawers, they don't get opened very often just because they don't get used as frequently as others, right? Like if it's a certain color or whatever it may be. So I'd be worried that those would potentially get dusty if you used an open part system. So there's not very many of these drawers that don't get used very often, actually. So it's definitely going to be good to have more of them, because I'll be able to better organize these parts that are in these systems, just so the parts are, I don't know, easier to find, and you don't have to like make a mess every time you go in there. Because lately we've been focusing on sorting, and we're essentially out of space for sorted parts, and a lot of it is going into our overflow, which is crazy. I think the ultimate solution is for me just to start building some more stuff. That's probably the solution for sure. But yeah, I got all the stuff moved, all the part bins moved. I cut that shelf during this time lapse as well. I sort of shuffled them back and forth, ran into some spider webs, a lot of spiders back there, little tiny ones hanging out back there. I should have vacuumed them up, but I sort of left them alone. I guess that's sort of disgusting. And I don't know if you noticed, but I have like a little hack when it comes to this. What I did is just slid the drawer like tower onto the piece of melamine, because it can slide around on the wood, but it can't slide around on the carpet. So it makes it a lot easier just to like transfer it from shelf to shelf. After the towers are back, it's time to put that wood back on top, and then all the sets as well. And then there you go. It's all done. Taken care of. Pretty beauty. So in total, I have 126 drawers, because there's 7 columns and 18 drawers per column. And then I went ahead and put all the empty organizers in this empty row here. Pretty cool, hey? I actually don't mind these long ones. I think they're going to be a lot easier to take out and put back in. So I'm pretty excited about that. And yeah, I know this row right here, like the top shelves or the top drawers are just sort of like a little bit sketchy, but definitely gained a lot of space by adding this column here. The silly heads used to sit there, so those are no longer going to be in play. What I'm going to do for resorting, I have no idea, because right now it's all plate in this column, all brick in this column, and then it's like tiles in this one. Then it's like all of our like random stuff, like circular pieces. But you can see like why I needed to do this. Our part bins are like overflowing. It's actually crazy. So with more bins and more organizers and more drawers, I should be able to better organize all the stuff and just have it better sorted. And hopefully like I can give the acrylic containers to windows and everything like that, just so it's easier to find the windows that you're looking for when you're looking for them. And then of course I've got a whole bunch of other stuff that I need to sort. I've got a whole bunch of like minifig parts and accessories that I still need to go through, like torsos, legs, heads. I sorted them a long time ago, but I didn't have enough like space. Well, I guess I could have made space, but I didn't. Like I felt like I didn't have enough space to accommodate them in the parts inventory, because they weren't really a priority over actual parts. So I think there's going to be a huge minifig section in this. I've just got to decide what I'm going to do in this last row here, like what bins or like what drawers and what part types need more space. Like slopes are absolutely overflowing, and that doesn't even count all the stuff in the overflow. So I'm definitely happy with this decision. Like, I don't know why I didn't do it a long time ago. I'm pretty pleased with that. I love how the amazing sets on top just like look great, like the big ones. That Disney Castle is repaired. But yeah, I just think like the parts and the shelf on top does a great job of displaying these massive sets. So it's pretty happy to get this done today. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do here. Like I've really got to just sleep on this for a day to try and figure out what parts are going to go in that last tower. And then also another thing that I have to do, and I've never done it in the past, is grab like a hairdryer and warm up all these labels and peel them off, just because they are an absolute nightmare to peel off. So you'll notice that a lot of them, well, some of them don't have it, but a lot of them do. And it drives me crazy when a bin is flipped like this, and that's what you can see on the front. And all of these new bins here have the labels on them. So I'm gonna have to either get a heat gun or a hairdryer and have a lot of fun just peeling labels for the majority of a day, I would feel, because it's gonna take a long time to go through all of these parts. But I may as well do that as I resort everything. And then I also have to think about what I'm going to do with this tower here. This is, once again, just more specialized pieces like teeth pieces or gold elements and just random things. And maybe these should get, you know, some of these might get put into like a larger drawer, and these smaller little containers where you can fit 16 per drawer. But yeah, definitely happy that I was able to start this project, and I can't wait to continue. Just gonna grab the hairdryer, I guess, and then start to think about what I'm gonna put in that last column. So everybody, I am pretty excited about these changes. Like, that is like legendary. Way better than having the silly heads in that corner. I don't know why I didn't do this sooner. Like, why is it taking me this long to do this? I have no idea. But happy to get it done today. Thank you so much for coming on by. Please remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for some more great stuff. And farewell.